Hello YouTube, this is Kuzil. Welcome to another episode of Regrowth, and we are going to be doing some Thaumcraft today. I started a Thaumcraft building over here, and right now it's just a circle. Nothing fancy, but I will make it look cool here before too long. I wanted to show you something that I discovered with Botania here real quick, though. Let me run grab some dirt. Just grab some earth essence here real quick. All right, so I put the boundaries for our two tanks for mariculture in here, so that should be pretty cool when we get that done. All right, so you know how like really early on, I don't know if you remember, really early on in the series, I was like, I have an idea about how to put dirt down in a way that's pretty cool with Botania. Well, there's this thing called Rod of the Shifting Crust. I'm going to show you the recipe for that real quick. It's just 2 living twigs, 2 stone, and then 1 of the Rune of Sloth, which is no big deal. We can make that like 100 times over. Right, so what this does is you put down a piece of whatever you want to exchange. So like this dirt here, shift right click on it and see how it has the dirt? Well, now when I click on whatever that I want to switch it out with, I have all this dirt in my inventory. It's going to take those dirt from my inventory and automatically replace all these things here in the world. So all I do is just run around, click on the ground, and it replaces all of it. How neat is that? Yeah, it makes terraforming this place like super duper cool. So, and it places them pretty quick. So you can just kind of run through here and click, and I think you have to wait for the previous one to be done before you can click on the next one, which is cool. But let's replace all of this. Kind of weird. But it only does the top layer, like it doesn't go down into the ground, so it doesn't go straight down, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to do the block underneath this one, which is cool. Yeah, it makes terraforming this place a whole lot easier. And when I'm done, I just get rid of these things and they just despawn. It's pretty sweet. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing, off and on. I've been spreading the dirt like crazy. It takes a good bit of mana. That right there, that several stacks of dirt took 2 bulbs of mana there. But anyway, for today's episode, let's take a look at our quest book. I went ahead and did the research for today. Went ahead and completed Node Preserver, which means when I go to sneak on a node, unless I'm sneaking, it won't suck out the last bit of it. This also draws stuff faster, 3 times as fast, which is cool. So when I go to recharge my wand, it draws it pretty quick. Research mastery over here, research expertise. Whenever if I put something in the research paper that I didn't particularly like, I have a 25% chance to get that back if I were to try and get that back. There's also a chance that it won't use one, which comes from here, so which is pretty cool. So you can read through all this. I kind of want to get the deconstruction table. What this does is, if you remember how the thermometer works, and if I come over here and I scan this, I have gained 3 more arbor and 1 more precontatio from scanning this. If I scan the leaves, I'm going to get 1 more herba, and if I scan this, I won't get anything. But anyway, so that's how I get my research points, is I have to scan stuff. Well, with the deconstructor, what that does is it automatically breaks down stuff and gives me the research point for it, which is cool. So I don't have to scan things anymore. So like I can take something that I've already scanned. So like let's say that I need more arbor for whatever reason. I'm not going to do that, but I could stick a bunch of wood in the deconstructor and it would give me a bunch of arbor. So yeah, that's the idea. But what we want to do is we want to get into I clicked on that. I thought it was the right one. We're going to do this one right here. I also want to do this one over here, but we haven't, whatever. Anyways, and I also want to do this one. So I kind of want to do about 4 here, and I think we've got time for that today. So we're going to make an alchemical furnace and an arcane alembic. These things are pretty cool. We're going to need these over in our new area here. But let's take a look at the recipe. We're going to need 5 fire, 5 water, and we're going to need some arcane stone blocks. Now we don't know how to make those yet, right? Well, if we come back into our Thaumanomicon, those were actually part of Artifice. If you come up here, they were already part of the thing. Like, I didn't have to learn these. These were done already. All these is just stone around order, any kind of shard, and it'll give you an arcane stone. It looks really cool. I like how it looks. We're going to be building our new base out of that stuff. Also, there's this paving stone of travel. If you get the stone bricks and you put it down, it works a lot like this concrete does, but it looks cooler. And it helps you run faster. So we'll probably put that all over our base on the ground. Probably make that our floor maybe a little bit. I don't know. We'll play around with it. I'll have a good time with it. And then there's this paving stone of warning, which works just like a fence. What it does is, I'll just learn it real quick. I think this is the one I was thinking of. Okay, you have discovered a way of turning arcane stone blocks into mystical wards that will prevent most creatures from crossing them. So yeah, these work like a fence. So instead of having fences around my farm animals, I could just have these paving stone of wardings around them, and it would be they couldn't be able to cross it. Now it does say it's not 100% foolproof, but it does work. So like I can cross through it pretty easily. I can go in and out of it, no problem. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to come over here to alchemy. And I learned the research for Essentia distillation. Now this lets us come in here and make this. So let's grab some shards from outside. Let me grab some materials and I'll come right back. Alright, so I'm just finishing off the recipe ingredients for this arcane alembic. No, the arcane whatever it's called. Everything in this mod is called arcane something. Alright, so that'll get us our alchemical furnace. Now we need to make the arcane alembic. Now what this is, we need to make a V filter first, which is right here. So that's going to take 2 gold and 2 of our silverwood saplings, or not saplings, the wood planks. Now silverwood planks look pretty cool. I think they look. They're that white thing out there. I'll show you right here. They got like this weird pattern to it, like a circular pattern to it. I think it looks really cool. Okay, so that's going to give us our filter, and then we're going to need 1 more piece of gold, 5 iron, and a bucket. So let's grab 8 iron. And a piece of gold. There we go. Head back over to our work table here. Make a bucket. And let's make our filter. Okay, we're gonna put that up there, and let's make 2 of these. Yeah, what do you think? We'll go back and grab some more gold and iron here. So the bucket goes there, filter that goes there, and yeah, let's go grab 1 more piece of gold and some more iron. We'll make 2 of these, just because the V filters come into. There we go. So that'll give us 2 of those. Now, how this works is, let's sleep real quick. Grab some coke, and head over. So now what this does is this boils down stuff into its essentia, like into its liquid form. It takes all the V, or the whatever this stuff is called, the aspects, and boils it down into its liquid form, which is pretty cool. What am I grabbing? Oh, yeah. We're going to grab some of this stuff here. Perfect. Now let's head over to our Thaumcraft base, Thaumcraft building, and put this down. Okay, this is going to go like roughly here-ish. I'll mess around with it. Now what this does is you put these on top of like that, and anything that gets boiled down in here gets turned into its essences. So let's see. Let's do something relatively simple. Yeah, gunpowder. That's a good idea. We could do iron. So if I put a piece of iron in there, this is going to go up and it's going to turn into liquid metallum, and that will go up into one of the alembics. So you see the that right there is turning into that's the liquid. Now we wouldn't be able to see that if we didn't have our goggles of revealing on. But let's come in here and let's see. It wants us to make a warded jar. No big deal. I don't think that's part of. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so no big deal. We'll just grab some glass panes and a wooden slab, and we'll go make that real quick. I think we've got a bunch of glass panes here somewhere. Got all that paper. Yeah. Oh, here's some glass panes, but we don't have enough. Let's see if we have any glass in here that we can use. I think I can use the stuff. I'm trying to make a bunch of glass for the greenhouse. I don't know if that's gonna work. We'll see. I don't know if this stuff will work. We'll find out for sure. For sure. Yeah, I don't think it's the same. No. Okay, so let me make some stuff. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Well, that's not working either. What in the world? Oh, I'm dumb. It's it's got to be in the workbench. Yeah. So I wonder if those other ones would have worked. Probably would have worked just fine. Because of course you can't make this without putting some magic into it. Okay, so now these warded jars, these are designed to store liquid essentia. So when we boil something down into its liquid form, that they store them in these. So we're gonna get some essentia tubing and a bunch more warded jars, which is fantastic. Now what we want to do is we want to make this. Usually I don't. Yeah, we're gonna make this. Okay, so we want to make some stone bricks. Stone blocks, and then some stone bricks, which are just taking these and turning them into a brick. Okay. So let's turn that in real quick. Oh, nope. Now we need to make some arcane pedestal and a runic matrix. What are these things? Okay, so let's hope we have enough. Let's see. I want to make 4 of those, and I'm pretty short on air as it is. Yeah, that's going to take... Oop, nope. Why won't that go back in? That's weird. There we go. We'll take that out, and then the runic matrix is, oh dear, so we're gonna need some shards. No big deal, we can do that because it doesn't matter what kind of shards, I don't think. And then we need an ender pearl, which we have right over here. Sorry about that thing right in my face. There we go, get rid of that. One of my best friends is texting me through curse. Alright, so come over here and put that in the middle. Put these here and surround that with the stone. That'll get that. And now we need, let's see. Do I want to make more of these? No. No, I don't. Not right now. Okay, well, let's grab our wand. We'll head out. Turn this quest in. This is going to give us... Oh, no. How many does it want us to make? Oh, 5. Okay. Well, I can make one more, I guess. There we go. I will take 6. Thank you. Turn that in. That's going to give us some ethereal essence, which is pretty cool. So remember how we were looking to scan that earlier, and we were wondering how to do that? Yeah, so you just break down one of these auras, or you can finish that quest. Yeah. Now what we do is we want to set up this altar. Now this is probably the coolest thing that we have done in Minecraft to date. I gotta remember how to set it up. It's been a while. I think it is... Here, let's just look in the book. Okay, so we're going to come down here to Artifice and Infusion. Now, Infusion is... Okay, so that's how you do it. All right. So Infusion is we're going to take items and we're going to store those items. We're going to infuse power into those items, which is what we're doing here. Okay, now we're going to put a piece of something here in the middle so that way we can place the runic matrix. Take this out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hit that with a wand. I didn't bring a wand with me. Wow. So it becomes handy to make a couple wands, just a heads up. Since we have the resources, probably be a good idea to keep a couple wands on you. One for the workbench here. In fact, let's take all this stuff over with us. And the reason why we can't have this over there. Oh, man. There we go. You know, like, I'm full. Yeah, let's take these. Oh, wow. Didn't want to do that. Let's take these with us. We'll put these back down. Yeah, I'll just put that there for now. Okay. That one piece will despawn. That's fine. I don't care. I'm not worried about it. That way we can just move all of our Thaumcraft over here. That'll be cool. Okay, so now we take our wand and we just right click it with the, and I don't have enough stuff. So you see how my power is drained? I don't have like any air. So let me go refill up my wand and I'll be right back. Alright, I got my wand all filled up. And so all we do is we come over here and we just right click on this, the runic matrix. Shift right click. Why isn't it working? I have these backwards. Oh man. Oh man. Steve. Good stuff. Alright. So the squared things, the bricks go on the bottom. And then you hit it with your wand. I don't think you need any... Oh, it does take quite a bit. Wow. Okay, but anyway. That looks pretty cool, I think. Don't you think? I think that looks freaking awesome. I think that looks awesome. Alright, so now that quest is done, I wouldn't mind working my way towards these. So what these are is just more, wow, more aura nodes with that. Wow, silverwood rod, which I might be tempted to kind of get into. That's just a research note there. Let's see if we can pop this on real quick, see how complicated this is. Oh yeah, that's pretty complicated. I'll work on that off camera for sure. So I'll probably be finishing that up. Probably get the Thaumium wand caps as well. Just makes it awesome. So silverwood with Thaumium wand caps is like the best you can get, I think. But I said I wanted to do this one here too with this episode, so let us see what this is about. So I need 4 red crystals and an hourglass. And I think that was part of... Oh, I don't remember. This one here. Okay, so we just take vitreous. Well, okay, before I get into that, there is something about the alchemy here that I think we should get into first. So let's grab this. We'll take this off. And we'll do this one here. So let's see. So precontatio or permutatio isn't made up of aqua. What about this here? Nope, that's earth. And precontatio is vacuose, and nothing has to do with aqua. That's crazy. So let's pull out our research helper here. And let's see if we can figure this out. So we're gonna need to go from aqua to let's say I think it's permutatio. Okay, so it's 3. See if we can get that. Okay, so we're gonna go Victus, Mortis. I said I wouldn't do this on camera anymore, didn't I? And Perdido. Okay, so then now I do think, man, Ordo? These are like the most random things in the world to be connected to each other. Okay, Vitreous to, I guess, Mortis? I don't know. Let's see if I can get a connection to Mortis in one step. No, but Terra here is part of both. That's pretty cool. That'll work. Okay. And then Precantatio. Took me a really long time to remember what all these stood for. Let's try Precantatio to Mortis. No, but Precantatio does do Vinculum, or I'm sorry, Vidium, and Vidium is a combination of. I thought I had that learned. I guess not. So we'll combine that, get ourselves some Vidium. That's the taint stuff that I was telling you about. That's really bad. So now what I want to do is. I don't know if I'm working ahead here, so I want to distill some of this stuff down. So, oh, yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that yet. We're supposed to do, let's go back into our quest book. We're supposed to do this one next, I think. So we need to make an alchemical construct, which is pretty complicated. So let me do that off camera. Okay, so it's not as complicated as I thought looking into it. So we have everything we need with us, I think. Let's grab some great wood here and head out. I think that's the only thing we don't have with us. So we were given a bunch of tubes, which I am not going to use. I would recommend not using the Essentia tubes because they don't work too well. There's a system to them that nobody really likes, so we're not going to use them. Yeah. Okay, so we can make our filter. We've got all the things we need for that here. There's our 2 filters. And then we're going to need to grab a lever, which I think I have 2 in here. Yeah. Okay, so let's grab 2 levers. We'll stick those. Oh, do I need to do that? Man, everything is in here. Okay, so that'll take those. I think those go there, and the filters go here. Great wood plank in the middle, and then those. Perfect. All right, so that's our whatever this is. Okay, now this is probably. Oh, I need to make 2 of those. All right, fine. How do I make these? I don't have what I need for that. Oh, right. So let's see if I have enough V for all this stuff. So I'm glad we have Quicksilver growing. That's pretty cool. I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. Man. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Filled up my wand. And, yeah. So, let's see if we can get a little bit further here. I think I'm going to want to put... I need to put this research thing in here. Free up a space. I'm so full on inventory space here. I want 2 more levers. Levers. Okay. We'll put those there. The filters there. And spread these around. Okay, there's the 2. Now this quest should be happy. That'll give us some elementium. Okay, cool. Now that we have those, I'm surprised it didn't give us another quest. Well, okay. So this thing here is called Node in a Jar. What you do is so all the nodes that we've been using recharge over time, and it is really annoying to run around the world and try and recharge your wand. It takes time, and it's kind of annoying, like I said. And but with Node in a Jar, the concept is I think it's here, Artifice. Nope. Up here, there it is. What this research will do is let you trap the nodes into a jar and move them. It takes a lot of power from your wand to do it, but it is worth doing. Anyways, let me toss some of all this junk in here. Need to get rid of all this. I'd like to open those actually. But anyway, I'm going to probably keep going with Thaumcraft on our series and do some research off camera here. But I'll be back here in a little bit and we'll keep doing stuff. Yeah. Alright guys, so to finish off today's episode, what I would like to do is I would like to make something called the Hungry Chest real quick. It's going to be important for what we do here in a second. So all that is just any kind of wood, planks, and a trapdoor, and then some V. And let's toss out our glass here for a second. And we'll put our hungry chest right, I don't know, here-ish? So what this hungry chest does is if you drop items onto it, it will eat it. See that? Isn't that cool? And the reason why we think that's cool is because of the next thing we're going to make. I'm just going to get rid of a few things here that we'll pick up in a second. I went ahead and finished the research for crystallizing essentia. Now, it needs a balance shard, and a balance shard is just any shard with two of the other aspects. So if you're going to use an air shard, you're going to use 2 of everything other than air in a crucible. So I made a couple of those, and we're going to put that there, and our recipe is... I don't think I have a dispenser on me. Might have to go make that real quick. We're going to have one of those, and 2 iron and 2 planks of some kind. So let me make a dispenser real quick. I can't do that here. Be right back. Oh, look at there. I have 2 sitting right in my inventory. That's very cool. That makes me happy. Alright, so what this does is it lets us boil down, this makes the use of the crucible much easier. And what this is going to do is it's going to take anything that we boil down into this, into its individual, like a tangible piece that we can use. I'll show you what I mean here as soon as I make it. So we're going to pull off tubes going that way, and then this is going to go that way. Now we're going to want to move this out one more. And so what that's going to do is it's going to pull whatever's in here out into here, and then it's going to crystallize it into, so right now it's liquid, and it's going to turn it into a solid. And once it's done with that, it'll eject it out into this chest here. See if we can watch it do it. And it's cool because these change based off of the color. And let's see, do I have one more Senshi tube? I do. So now if I were to boil down what's in this, if I were to boil down that into its 2 separate pieces, as soon as this is done, now we can do something to make this faster, but this is going to be something that we can, like if I need to come in here and make some more balance shards, for example, I can take my shards and boil down my shards and crystallize them, and then when I go to make this, I have the exact amount of what I want to make. It's really handy. So it looks like it did it already, and I wasn't ready for it. I think it takes a little bit of time, not too long, maybe a minute. Should see it pop out here any second. But yeah, there's once we get into more advanced node tapping, well, node control, I should say. So like once we can move nodes around, or even create our own, we can get into, so yeah, see there, it worked. We can get into speeding this process up a lot quicker. But anyway, so some things we're going to be working on in the future. We want to get into golems. There's some specific golems we want to get into, so I'll do the research for that off camera. And we're going to have our golems fill up our jars. So we have all these jars that we need to fill up with essentia. And what we're going to do is we're going to surround this altar here with the essentia bottles. And then we're going to have our golems fill up the bottles with our liquid essentia for all of our infusions, because some of the infusions take quite a bit of stuff and they're very unstable, but we can stabilize them, make them so they don't do bad things, and I can teach you all how to do that, no problem. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. I realized the episode's a little bit short, really choppy episode, me cutting a lot. I apologize about that. But anyway, that's Thaumcraft is pretty fun. The newer versions have a lot of quality of life improvements, but I played this one quite a bit and I really enjoyed it, so wanted to share it with you. So Anyway, that'll be it. We'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy the show. Take care. Bye-bye.